I'm afraid you caught me in the middle of my hobby. Some people collect stamps, old books, match covers. I personally prefer travel folders. You can go anywhere in the whole world without ever leaving your living room. I'll bet I traveled around the world 5 times just this week. Speaking of travels, can you imagine a trip to Europe holding untold terror for someone? Well, tonight in our play called The Crossing, we'll meet a girl who finds terror in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It stars Mr. Barry Sullivan and Miss Dolores Hart.
Evening. Evening, Mr. Bradley. Coming to the races tonight?
I might. Any tips?
Sorry, the horses aren't talking.
Elaine, dear. Are you ready? Now get up. You want to get all wrinkled? Elaine, are you coming? Elaine, you're not even dressed. But I'd rather stay here. Have a headache? Honey, this is the first night out. You can't stay in the cabin. I'm sorry. Oh, Matthew, talk to her.
Well, if she doesn't feel well...
No, it's just an excuse. You know it's an excuse. Elaine, why do you think we're taking this trip? We want you to get out and meet people. All right, maybe there wasn't anybody back home worth meeting. But we're going to Europe, honey. First class.
Right.
You can't keep hiding. Mother, I'd rather stay here. I just don't understand you.
Well, it's just nobody knows anybody else. They're all strangers. They'll all be working to have a good time. Running around, shaking hands, making jokes. I wouldn't even remember their names.
That's half the fun.
For you, Dad, but not for me. Maybe tomorrow night.
No. If you won't come with us, then we'll just stay here. You want us all to be miserable, we may as well be miserable together.
Change. I'll meet you for dinner.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
Oh, you'll have a good time, dear. You'll see. Matthew, can you get my purse, please?
Yes, dear.
Now, this should do it. And remember, cheer for your favorites. We'll do that. Well, we have a winner. Number 3 advances 4 places.
Well, I guess this isn't our night.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Now, our next special event is the Young Filly Race. But I'm going to need volunteers, so all you young ladies step forward. How about you, eh? Nice, pretty blonde filly. And you, please. Oh, isn't she nice? There, now we have... Oh, here's number 3. Ah, there, that's fine. Now I need 2 more.
I have a suggestion.
Oh, that's fine. Fine, thank you very much. And remember, both for your favorites. May I?
Certainly.
Well, we have another young filly in the race.
No, please, I'd rather not.
Oh,
Go
come
ahead, dear.
on.
It'll be fun.
Mother, I don't want to.
Of course you do. Now, come on. Stand up straight, dear. There. It's only a game.
All right, there at the post. Come along. Oh. Well, this is a very dangerous area.
Clumsy.
There. All right, girls, line up now. Line up. We're at the starting gate. Well, fellas, I don't hear any betting. Come on, gentlemen.
Number 4.
2 on number 6 on number 2 on number... All right. More. Do I hear more?
Matthew, bet something on Elaine.
Well, that isn't going to help. She isn't being very flattered with her own father betting on her.
Well, it's pretty obvious that nobody else is going to.
$20 on number 5.
Thank you. Right. Well, now I just have to come up here. All right, all betting windows closed. And we have 3 moves for number 5. Number 5. 3 moves for number 5. Now watch the hurdle. Say, you're running a nice race. You know that?
Number 4. Come on, number 4.
Here. And we have 1 for number 6. There we go. And 3 for number 4. That's fine. That's fine. Cheer your faces. And I think we have a winner. Number 4. There's 5 places. Congratulations.
It was awfully nice of you to bet on our daughter.
Oh, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Sorry I lost for you.
It's a nice way to lose. Say, that's right. You lost 20, didn't you? Let me pay you back. Oh, no, really. No, nonsense. We practically asked you to make the bet. We didn't expect you to spend your own money.
Excuse me, I don't feel very well. I think I'll go back up to the cabin.
Now, what's the matter with her?
I don't know.
Well, it should be all right anyway. Do you like to play cards, Mr. Bradley? Oh, well, I'm Dr. Abbott. This is my wife, Lillian, and that was our daughter, Elaine.
We're making this trip just for her. Have you crossed before, Mr. Bradley?
Yes. Would you excuse me? Give it to the steward.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bradley.
Please go back and tell my family they didn't have to send you out to apologize.
I just thought you might want to talk to someone.
I'm sure they've told you my whole case history. Did you think or did they think you had a solution to my problem? The minute my parents see a friendly face, they start talking. They're much more sociable than I am. You better go back to them.
Are they? I think they're both pretty boring.
Just what do you want?
I don't know exactly. Conversation.
I'm sure you have lots of friends aboard.
I'm alone. Curse of a chronic bachelor. That means I'm free to look into other people's business.
It's very kind of you to take all that trouble.
Look, didn't you ever see someone for the first time and just want to talk to them, get to know them? No, I guess you haven't yet. I'm sorry I kept you. Good night.
I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just not a very social person. And I don't like the idea that people look at me and feel sorry for me.
You know what I see when I look at you? I see a young girl who could be very lovely and very happy, and I'd like to show how easy it is.
I really think you're trying to be helpful. But you sound too much like my parents.
Maybe they don't know how to go about it. You don't solve problems by avoiding them. You take a good look, and then you go to work.
You don't know me.
Let me. Do me a favor. Let me be your escort for the rest of this trip.
Why?
Because I'd like to. And at least it'll keep your parents off your neck. That's worth it, isn't it?
I don't even know your name.
Bradley, Richard Bradley, and you're Elaine. Now, we might even make the ship's paper. Elaine Abbott seen with that nice older gentleman who became so fond of her. All right? What do you say? Come on, Dave, let's face the music.
Sorry, I'm not a very good dancer.
That's the third time you told me that.
Well, I've always admired good dancing, but I'm a bit clumsy at it.
I think we're doing very well.
Well, if you'd like to stop.
Is that in deference to my age?
Jerry,
Yes, Mrs. Abbott.
that gentleman dancing with Elaine,
Oh, Mr. Bradley.
he's a very interesting sort of man, isn't he?
Oh, he certainly is. He's crossed with us several times before. He says every day's a Saturday with him.
What's he do for a living?
Well, I think it's something to do with the import-export business. Oh, would you excuse me a moment, please?
Well, he's being very nice to Elaine.
Yes, but I wish he were younger. Are you
enjoying yourself, Elaine?
Yes, Mother?
Good. Don't lose that earring, dear. How's your headache?
It's all gone.
Oh, fine. Well, it's getting late. We better go back to our stateroom.
Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks a lot, Mr. Bradley. We appreciate it.
Thanks for what?
Will I see you tomorrow?
I don't know.
Good night, Mr. Bradley. Come along now, Elaine.
Well, aren't you going to bed, Mr. Bradley?
Eventually.
This is the best time to be on board ship. Say, that Abbott girl. She's a nice kid, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen hundreds of them, though. Their parents are always taking them to Europe, hoping that it'll wake them up.
Does it?
No, it never works. Well, like I said, look at the parents and you know why.
Well, I'll tell you something, Jerry. You keep your eye on that girl. By the time this ship reaches France, you won't recognize her. You may not even recognize me.
Where was that water cold?
Oh, boy. See you later, Jim.
Hey!
Coming in?
Well, if you keep dripping on me, I won't have to.
Oh, boy, that water is cold.
You having fun?
Uh-huh. I tell you, I don't like it one bit.
Now,
You
Lillian,
thought it would last only one night. He's been with her every minute.
it's only a shipboard thing.
Oh, is it? I'm not so sure.
Well, we'll be in France tomorrow.
It's day after tomorrow. I'm certainly glad of that.
That first night on board, before I met you, I came out on the deck by myself. I looked down at the water, and it was so still, it looked frozen, like black ice.
Hey, that's very poetic.
And then I met you. Seeing you again on the second day, I look forward to it. You're very easy to be with. Everything seemed to change. Here it is, the third day. 2 days to go. 2 days to go. I've got so much to learn. You're very good.
I am?
I don't think I'll ever forget how kind you are to me. The first night, the water frightened me. It was so quiet, without feeling. Now even the ocean seems more friendly.
It's different in the daylight. Everything is.
I'm glad. Tonight's the last night. Tried to put it out of my mind by not thinking about it. 6 weeks in Europe. I don't know. I think when you see something beautiful, you should be with someone you love. Share it. You know what I mean? You haven't said anything.
I like listening to you.
You never talk about yourself.
I think it ought to be a law against the telling of life stories. Besides, there really isn't very much to know about me.
You've been successful.
Eh, how do you mean?
I've had fun. Real fun. Your patient's doing fine.
I'm very glad, Elaine.
I'd like some champagne.
Sure.
Not here. Alone. Where we can talk. Can we go to your room?
All right.
I'll get my coat.
Are you going out, Elaine?
Yes, Mother?
It's rather late, dear. I think it might be wise to get some rest.
I'm not tired.
Sometimes we don't know our own limitations. Why don't you go back to your room?
I said I'm not tired.
Really, dear, I think I know what's best.
As you always have.
And what do you mean by that?
Mother, I'm going to Mr. Bradley's stateroom. And we're going to have champagne. And I'm going to be out very late. And I don't think you should wait up for me.
Elaine! Sit down, dear. Let's talk.
We can talk tomorrow. Tomorrow I can rest and do all the other things I've always done. But not tonight.
Elaine!
What are you thinking?
Nothing important. Just that. It's getting late.
Richard, I want to ask you a very personal question. You don't have to answer.
What is it?
Were we ever married?
No. Never married, never been in love, no secrets. Disappointed.
I'm just confused. How can a man...
Get to my age and not have a wife and family? Yeah. It happens, Elaine. You start moving too fast and, well, before you know it, you're settled. Not really looking anymore.
No one stops looking.
After you reach a certain point, maybe you're right. You better start back. Your parents will be worried about you.
Richard, do you know how much this trip has meant to me?
I think so.
I've changed. I can feel it. Can you tell?
Good night, Elaine. I'll see you in the morning. Come in. Morning, Mr. Bradley.
Morning, Doctor.
Am I disturbing you?
No. Just packing. Go ahead, Doctor. What's on your mind?
Mr. Bradley, my wife doesn't know I'm here. Neither does Elaine. I wanted to have a talk with you before we docked.
Fine, Doctor.
Lillian was very upset last night. Seems Elaine deliberately disobeyed her.
You'll get used to it. It's perfectly normal.
Elaine's going to start making decisions for herself. Yes, I suppose she will. Perhaps I should be happy about it. Mr. Bradley, this isn't easy to say. I have to find out. Are you in love with Elaine? I think you can understand why I want to know.
All right, Doctor, I'll give you a direct answer. Yes, I am. Your daughter's a very special girl, Doctor. I started out just wanting to help her, but it's gone beyond that. I didn't expect it to, but it has.
Have you told her?
No, not yet.
Mr. Bradley, I want Elaine to be happy. Maybe she can be with you, I don't know. But I'm sure you realize she's...
Yes, I know. She's very young.
And very inexperienced. I don't think she's ready for...
Doctor, I'm aware of the problems. But I once told Elaine you don't solve things by avoiding them. I'm too old for her. We haven't known each other very long, but I don't care. I'm not going to pass this chance by.
If you've made up your mind?
I have.
looking at the birds. There's so many more of them when you're close to land.
How do you feel?
Excited. A little sad.
Elaine.
Richard, don't say anything. Let me finish. There's so much I have to say.
We'll have lots of time.
I don't want to see you in the dark. It would ruin it. I know you would be in a hurry. I didn't sleep last night. I had a lot of thinking to do. But I decided I had to tell you. Richard, you know, I thought I was in love with you. I know you think it sounds silly. Honestly, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I felt it. I wanted you to kiss me. And I realized how silly I was. I was just a nice young girl you met on a trip. And you wanted to help me, and you did. And you've done enough. Honestly, I don't feel bad. It's like you said, everything looks different in the daytime. Even the love I felt last night, I know now it was gratitude and deep affection.
Gratitude and affection.
So don't feel responsible anymore. I'm going to be fine.
Yes. Yes, I think you will be.
Goodbye, Richard.
Goodbye.
Well, another trip is finished. Did you enjoy yourself, Mr. Bradley? I said, did you enjoy it?
Very much. Very much, Jerry.
Good. See you on the return trip.
This has been a 4-star production.